Hey guys, Mike Yonda here with Fastlane Fitness. Got my son in the back, you can hear his toy going off. I'm actually sitting in the parking lot outside of my CPA's office. I just met with him to go over my taxes and to see how much damage there was this year. But as I've been, sorry for the sound in the background, but as I've been, thinking about taxes the last few days, I realized there's a lot of similarities between tax day and your late night hunger cravings. And there's a strategy that my wife and I use to kind of alleviate the pain when we pay our taxes that could also help you with your late night hunger cravings, or that you have after dinner when you want to eat in that 6 to 8 o'clock window. So I'm going to share that with you today. So when my wife and when I started my business and we were doing our taxes, owning your own business, you don't have an employer that's putting your money aside for you. So we create a separate savings account, and we started putting money aside out of every little bit of income that I got, right? A certain percentage goes aside. It's a little more than we probably think we need for taxes, but it's not touched. We don't use it for a budget. We don't use it for anything. It's dead money that we're going to be sending to the government. Now, the great thing about doing this is then when tax day comes, like today, it doesn't matter whether we have a refund or we owe money. Usually, the amount of money that we've set aside is more than what we actually need. So we don't run into this situation where it's like, oh my gosh, we have to come up with this money, or we're hurting for the money. And more often than not, it's like, oh wow, here's some money that was not part of our budget that we have now, we can use for something that we need. So it's a really great feeling. And you can use that same strategy of banking, putting your money aside, putting your calories aside to help you with those late night cravings. And so what happens, if you're anything like me, I get this all the time, right? Around 6 to 8 o'clock, somewhere in there after dinner, I start to have cravings. Sometimes it's I want something sweet after having a savory dinner. Sometimes it's, I want a glass of wine, just to enjoy my night, or I want some popcorn to go with a movie. But I always kind of want something to munch on while I'm relaxing in the evening. And so if you have this situation, and I actually had a client this week that was like, Mike, look, I'm struggling because I use all of my calories during the day, and then I have these cravings at night and I just can't, I always go over. So use that information. Instead of trying to use willpower and just not eat during that time, plan for it, account for it, and then it won't be a cause of stress for you, and you won't have to worry about willpower. So here's what you need to do. What you're going to do is throughout the day, you're going to save up. You're going to create your bank of calories. That way in the evening, you've set aside enough that you can enjoy a snack or a small dessert or something to munch on to cover that craving that you have in the evening, and then not blow your diet, right? So if you're like myself, I'm not a big breakfast person. I practice intermittent fasting, which just means I skip breakfast. It's great. So I've already stored some calories, then I have a light lunch, I have a normal dinner. And if it's a dinner that's gonna be a little more calorie heavy, I can have a bigger dinner, If not, I've got some stuff where I can have a little something in the evening. So use this strategy, start saving some calories, start banking them throughout the day. Don't blow through all of your calories in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner and have nothing left in the evening. Save 200-300 calories or whatever it is for your snack. Plan that in from the beginning, and then you don't have to worry about those cravings ruining your progress. If you like this tip and you want more tips, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. I do these about 5 days a week, and there's gonna be plenty of stuff there. You can also contact me through the website or in the comments and let me know what questions you have, and maybe I'll cover that question in a new video log. Y'all take care.